Now, some people are of the mindset that you should run your validator like a business, and that is a valid position to take. Everyone is entitled to do as they please, and I'm sure there are some other people in the world doing exactly that. Now, that's usually the greed gland clouding judgment, if we're being really honest, because we've got to think about some things. And are you really running it like a business or only kind of like a business? Because if you were running it like a business and there was a lot of valuables on display transparently to the public, you might want to think really long and hard about that security part. Like, you would never do that without security. You wouldn't buy a brand new door with a broken latch, right? And just leave it be. But most of you don't even have a lock on your door. In the digital world, most validators are currently operating with no locks on the door. In fact, what would happen if you bought your doors and all of your locks and your security cameras for your brand new business downtown, and you bought them from a third party purveyor because they were a little bit used? You had to save some money. You felt like you're economizing and doing the right thing. All valid, right? But that company left a back door. They had a back door key to get in to all of your stuff, to get into your computers, into your records, into your wallets, into your POS system, to get into your doors, to get into your windows. And they had access to the security camera, and they found some way to bug the device so they can even get access to your phone to find out when you're monitoring and what you're monitoring, so they could just operate around you. Now, are you actually operating your validator like a business? Because most people would argue that, and I would argue if you've got no goddamn security and you don't even know what security should look like, and you already bought a device where someone has God mode on it, and they've already got all the keys and all the passwords, and they can exfiltrate all the data they want from the electronics that you're using to do the task, are you really running it like a business? And is it wise in the beginning? Should we be questioning that very premise about running it like a business and having websites and posting and advertising and tying your identity to it? Ooh, God, is that do you think it's going to be hard for anyone to figure out who's who, like a real hacker? I mean, do you really think so? You don't think they've got a lot of ways that you haven't even thought about to get access to it or to target you? Hey, I don't know. Hey, it's your choice and all, but I wouldn't recommend it. I'll tell you that. If you ask Venice and seasoned crypto people, they are not recommending that. While some people who letting greed cloud their judgment do decide to do that, is it always the best idea? But if you are, and it is your personal choice, wouldn't you want to have maximum security and actually run it like a business? Because you wouldn't have any physical business full of valuables that the whole world can see with no security at all. I don't know anyone who would do that. I'm pretty sure you would agree. And you have to accept that you don't know what you don't know. There's a little bit of tongue twister there. You don't know how exposed you really are. Let's be honest about it. If you have no training or expertise in it, you're more vulnerable than you think.